Alright, it's Royal Enfield demo day. My name's PJ. My wife, Zhen, normally rides her NC750X with me, but today I'm on my own. So my goal for this demo day is to try out the 3 different types of engines they have. So they got the engine in the Himalayan Scram, they've got the classic 350 engines, and they have the Interceptor / Continental 650s. So, hoping to do all 3, and I'm really excited because I've always been a fan of Royal Enfield's design. I just think they make really pretty bikes. We are on the new Scram. It's got a nice little sound to it. Ooh, interesting steering. Clutch is a little bit stiff. Ooh, very positive gearbox. Like, it clunks in. Definitely not a super fast bike. It's weird not having any RPMs. This would make an excellent beginner bike. Power is not too insane. It's nice that it actually has a gear indicator. We're in 3rd. It's mellow. It's cool looking. I'm sure it would turn some eyeballs. The seat is actually fantastic. I mean, it's nice and cushy. I can imagine being able to ride this for many, many, many hours. Definitely vibrational. In the mirrors, we're looking at just a constant blur. I thought it was bad on my KTM. If a new set of mirrors, maybe some double takes or something might help that out. Because it doesn't feel that vibrational in the hand. In the hand, it's very tame, especially compared to mine, to the Adventure 390. It's super crazy to think this is the same motor that's in the Himalayan. And kind of all the Itchy Boots did on this. It's impressive. Do wish it had a tachometer though. Oh, we're right next to Universal. I would say if you're looking for something in that lower CC category with beautiful styling and it's comfortable, I think, again, this would make a fantastic beginner bike. Very approachable. I am 6'1", but I have a longer torso than I do an inseam. You would swear I have like the tiniest legs in the world, and I can very easily flat foot this with a bend in the leg. I would say a lot of shorter riders wouldn't have too hard of a time with this. I like this way better than the Himalayan, style-wise. They're both really cool, though. I mean, Royal Enfield makes some really, really cool-looking bikes, and at reasonable prices. And I believe we're going to get to do the Interceptor next. Oh, that's a nice-sounding bike. Ooh, like the way it sounds. This bike is way more fun than the Scram. It's got a lot more juice to it. I do, however, wish it had a gear indicator. If I could only pick one, I would definitely pick this over the Scram. But you know, I've also got some experience under the belt now. Vibrationally, a little bit of vibes, nothing too terrible. So yeah, these things have like these giant eggs sticking out the side of them, and therefore it's kind of it's hard to find that foot brake. You put a nice little exhaust on this thing, oh wow, it would really purr. Give it the beans. Oh yeah, sounds good. Cool. Oh. So this is a much stiffer suspension, that's for sure. Not the most positive click on the turn indicator to cancel it, but it's not terrible also. Yeah! Alright, that's fun. I can see the complaint now with the front brake. It's not the greatest. I would definitely change out that master cylinder. This would totally be like a amazing weekend cruiser for me. At the price, man, you can't beat it. These bikes are so inexpensive. It's not the fastest bike in the world, but it is fun. Part of me slightly regrets not getting one of these, because I was between that Duke or the Adventure 390 and this bike when I was in the buying position. And there's something to be said about not just looking at specs. Don't be a spec sheet warrior. Spec sheets are great, but there's still, you gotta ride it. And it's hard. When you're buying your first bike, it's hard to go in there and say, yeah, I need to test ride this before I'm gonna buy anything. You know, and you may not have demo rides to go to and things like that. So, you know, if you can, test ride it. Yeah, sounds good too.
Like that one?
Love it. All right, time to go check out the classic 350. Look at that. Some very forward controls. Okay. Oh wow, this is very forward. This is interesting. Oh, what a very classic bike. Just feels classic. Good sound. I feel like I should be riding somewhere in Europe on this. It's just so tame, so proper. I feel so proper on this bike. This is like something out of an Agatha Christie book. I feel like Perrault would ride this bike. Although this may be too uncouth for Perrault. It's a very nostalgic feeling on this. Okay. Well, we've gotten to know the brakes. They're okay. These brake levers are just, they feel luxurious. This is really funny because this is their cheapest bike, or least expensive bike, yet it kind of like carries the most sophistication of all their bikes. This is really neat. Classic 350. It's very indeed. If Zhen's inseam allows for this bike, this would be really fun for her. That exhaust note. It's actually really pretty. This thing is definitely not a screamer though. Alright, I'd love to know what you guys think of Royal Enfields. Which one's your favorite? Would you ever consider buying one? Do you think they're still unreliable? Because I know they have that history, but they seem to be doing a lot better these days. But anywho, that was a great time. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a like. And if you want, subscribe. But before you do, check out our channel, see if you like what we do, and hit the subscribe button. See ya!